Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. If you're new around here, consider subscribing down below. If you can click the like button and drop a comment, it makes a massive difference, and I'll comment back to every single one of you guys. I always do. I'll try and stay in touch with the community as much as possible. Check out Foot Trading. The game's testing everyone right now, and prices on the market have never been higher than they are. Our guys on the website aren't really having to worry about that because they're making so many coins. If you want to support the content but you want to be able to get the best players without spending points, that is the place to do it. We guarantee it. Weird video this one. So I've just got back from my anniversary weekend away, which was really nice. Say weekend, sort of a few days over the weekend and into this week. Really nice, but I needed it because I'm not going to lie, we all know I'm honest about, and I tell you guys to talk about how you feel in your mental health. I've struggled for a little while now. Had some stuff going on in my personal life which hasn't been great, but it's I don't know how to explain it, but it's just difficult at the moment. I love this game, and when I set out sort of 4 years ago to make content, I didn't ever think it would become my full-time job in the way that it did. Dan and I built the website, and it's been incredibly successful for us. Have the link with Footwears where we work with their data. It's been incredible. It's really been incredible. But I can't work out if I'm starting to fall out of love with this game. I'll put it bluntly. I have, for all of this year, talked about how good the game has been in terms of content, in terms of the grind and whatnot. And for a large part, it has been. The issue that I've had is more than ever, EA are guiding people to the store more than ever with these absolutely ridiculous packs, 600k, 700k packs, whatever, in the store. And Team of the Year, I think, was a switch for a lot of people. Okay, now I opened up into the thousands of packs. Even when I wasn't live, I was crafting packs, opening packs, doing whatever, and I got a few honourable mentions, and that was it. Now I know Team of the Years are hard to pack, and I say it to everyone all year. When people are saying I'm stacking packs of Team of the Year, I tell them it's not worth doing because chances are you're still not going to pack one and you've missed out on any coins already grinding you wanted to do in that time. But most of the Team of the Years that I saw packed across my Twitter, across when I was live on stream, were from people that were opening store packs. Some of us that grinded did get rewarded. Don't get me wrong, there were people that did. But the majority of packs were store packs, okay? And the rates of store packs seemed incredibly weak compared to those of other years. Even with that, they seemed so much stronger than if you'd have crafted the packs or you open up SBC packs. It just seemed ridiculous, okay? Now, I'm worried about this game because I think we're starting to see people drop off. Now, EA will give you the headlines about how FC24 is best-selling sort of FIFA title in a long time. It outsold FIFA 23, okay? Which is to a degree true. However, the reason for that is on Black Friday in most markets, EA dropped the price of the game by nearly 40%, okay? So you got near enough half off the price of the game, which saw the sales rocket. Prior to that, it was doing well, but it was doing what we expected it to do. And actually in some markets, it had dropped off quite significantly compared to FIFA 23. It had been not doing as well as they'd liked it to have done, so they dropped the price, okay? So that's what EA will show you in the same way that people like to doctor their statistics. They've done that. It's not actually as good a sign as it is. However, I do want to show you this. This is Variety, and EA made a record $1.7 billion in live services sales in the last quarter. That's just a quarter of the fiscal year, or the year just gone, not the fiscal year technically. They made more money than ever, okay? Now, the vast majority of this money comes from Ultimate Team game modes. In fact, of EA's revenue, I think 60 to 65% most years, Ultimate Team across FIFA and other titles like Madden provides them their revenue, okay? The greed has got to a level now where it has become, in my opinion, parasitic. They look to get people to spend money at a level that a lot of people can't afford, but feel they need to do it to keep up. And for me personally, it's starting to suck the enjoyment out of this game. Now, nowhere is this more prevalent than when you look at the price of the team of the years. Okay, so if we look at Virgil van Dijk, for example, the best centre-back on the game, without a doubt. We all know that. If we look at Virgil van Dijk's team of the year card, where is it? I've gone past team of the year. Team of the year, there we go. Look at Virgil van Dijk's team of the year price. I mean, technically he's extinct at the moment. That's ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. Let's have a look at De Bruyne. 3.7 million coins. These are cards that in previous years, if you look at the graphs, aren't anywhere near this. I mean, Virgil van Dijk being extinct is just next level, but I'm sure he's not extinct. He was not extinct when I looked earlier on. There was a few of them on the transfer market. Let me have a little look and get him up onto this. Unless he actually has genuinely gone extinct now. Yeah, he has actually gone extinct now. Mental. Absolutely mental. There's a few sat there at 15 million earlier on, but yeah, not anymore. These cards are just ridiculously inflated. De Bruyne other years probably be about 1.52 million coins if you look at the graphs. The push towards untradable from all these store packs that don't provide tradable packs back out of them, basically. The lack really of tradable SBCs, the lack of anything really good tradable, means that the majority of people are priced out of this game unless you want to craft SBCs. Now, I will say the SBCs have given us quite a few good players this year. Obviously none on the par of these guys whatsoever. This is where I'm struggling with the game because I just don't know if I enjoy it anymore. That's the long and short of it. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to bring out videos or going to try and get the enjoyment back, but things like streaming, for example, I look at it and at the moment it feels very much like I go live, open some packs, teach some trading, come off, repeat the same thing next day and whatnot, and I'm doing it as a job, which is fine because that's how I make my money, as opposed to actually enjoying what I do in the long term. I don't know if that fits into my psyche anymore in terms of what I'm doing and whether I'm really, really enjoying that aspect of it. I love making videos and making content. That's never going to change whatsoever. But no more was the issue for this year summed up more than the Team of the Year Messi debacle. Now, there were people calling for people to lose their Team of the Year Messis they got. Bollocks. Why should people be screwed over because of EA's mistake? That's nonsense. But for those that don't know, although most of you will know, EA released the Team of the Year League player pick, and basically every time it gave you the MLS slot, because it gives you slots of each league, basically, you were guaranteed Messi because he was the only player you could possibly get in that pick. It meant a huge amount of the player base got a Team of the Year Messi. Now, EA's reaction to this was to say 0.something% of people actually got it, because what EA did was they looked at the total player base, total amount of people that bought the game and have an account, and divided the number by that. What they didn't do, which is what the honest thing to have done, would be to look at active players and see how many people got it that are active players and how many people that did the SBC overall got a Team of the Year Messi. They didn't want to give us that information because they knew it would make them look stupid. We used to have a relatively transparent community. Foot Economist used to be relatively good at keeping in touch with people to let them know what was going on. Now they just hide behind the Twitter account. They post something from eafc direct communications, which is just nonsense, and all the community managers don't really do anything. What they're getting paid for, I don't know. The Team of the Year Messi for me and for a lot of people was maybe the straw that broke the back in terms of the love of the game. I'm so pleased for those of you that got one, but I went on this game this morning and I played 5 games, and 3 times I played Team of the Year Messi. Okay, more than half the times I played Team of the Year Messi. You were going to see him in so many packs, in so many teams. Okay. And that is a massive advantage for those people that got him and a massive disadvantage for those that didn't get him. This is a company who made $1.7 billion in revenue in 3 months, and they get things like that wrong, and it has happened all year. There have been errors left, right and centre, and you would think when you're making the sort of money they're making, at some point you think, right, let's stop being dicks. But they don't. They just push for more money. The greed knows no bounds, basically. So for me moving forward, I need to think about where I'm at and what I want to be doing and how I want to be doing it. There will be videos consistently. The consistency this year has been on point. We're going to continue with that whatsoever, as much as we possibly can. I do worry for this game because I think there's only so long that people will take this for, and I genuinely think EA are in trouble because I think people are starting to drop off. Big creators are starting to talk about it. The player base is dropping off, and once people start to fall away from a game, it usually signals the beginning of the end. If you need a 40% sale to get copies sold of your brand new game, it doesn't bode well for the future. And I think a lot of people have been turned off in the last month or so for this game. I know a lot of people that now are saying, right, I won't play it for the rest of the year. A lot of people say they won't buy the next game. A lot will, but I do think there will be a drop off next year. For myself personally, videos are going to continue. I'm going to keep grinding that. I just don't know where my head's at in terms of the long term with the streaming and stuff like that. What I will say is I do have a second channel which hasn't really had anything posted on it for a long time. When we started out this website and everything like that, I made the decision to invest in another business and set up another business. Basically, it was a reselling business to make sure that I had a fallback if ever I stopped doing this or the game sort of got to a stage where what I did wasn't viable, and we've turned that into a fully functioning limited company now that's doing absolutely brilliantly. We've gone from a reselling company now to working in the waste industry and being one of the leaders in our area of what we do, working with some massive companies. So everything's really changed up there and we're doing brilliantly well. So I want to show you guys that journey a lot more and really help you guys to do the same thing, because anyone can do what we did. You just need a bit of time. You don't even need that much money to get started at a basic level. You just need to have a little bit of extra income to start buying into things and start getting reselling. And I want to show you guys how we do what we do and how you guys can do the same things. So the link to the second channel will be down below if you want to get involved and come over to the second channel, get involved and watch that. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Hopefully there'll be a video live today / tomorrow on that. But yeah, that's where I'm at basically. That's where this game is at the moment. Going to see what happens basically with moving forwards, but I worry badly. I really worry because I don't think this game has got longevity this year, and I think in coming years there's going to be a big problem. That's the end of the video. Let me know what you think down below. I'm really interested to hear people's opinions and what they think about it. Even if you agree or disagree, whatever it is, you're more than welcome to post down below. If you're new around here, like I say, do subscribe down below. I will help you trade, grind this game, try and get the best out of it as possible so you haven't got to give money to this massively parasitic company. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.